Hi, thanks for tuning in here today. Today we're going to be doing a nice little fun painting. I hope you can follow along with me. Let me have them run the clips across the screen that you'll need to paint along with me. They'll be in the same order I have them on my palette. While they're doing that, let me tell you what I got done up here. On my regular 16 by 20 inch canvas, pre-stretched, double primed, and I added a thin layer of liquid white. Rather than that, it's slick, it's wet, and it's ready to go. Let's not waste any time today and let's just jump straight in. I'm going to be using my 1-inch brush, taking it through a little bit of phthalo blue and just dance some color. Probably saying he lost it. Since when does he start in the center and not in the corners? Well, maybe I did lose it. I don't know. But the point is, gotta get creative at times. And just when you think you know what I'm doing, I do it the complete opposite way. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and let's add in a cloud that just right around there. Just by tapping, you can create all of this. Blend it out, lift up gently, and go across. If you want another one, you can go ahead and do it thanks to the blending we did. Lift up, and you can add as many cloud layers as you want. So let's go ahead like that. You have a nice simple sky. Let's go ahead, let's grab a little bit of brown, a little bit of black. You know what, before I use that, let's go into straight brown and a little yellow, a little red. We're gonna mix up nice orangey brown just for the fun of it. Let's see what we can get with this. We got ourselves some nice mud. Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll go right here. Let's just create a crazy looking mountain, hill, whatever you guys want to think about it as. Okay, and maybe it widens up, drops, who knows, maybe like that. And yeah, we'll say it's like that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and what the heck, we'll grab a dirty brush I had going on. It has green. That's how you know I'm a lazy painter, but that's all right. I like taking the quick ways to do paintings. Believe it or not, I don't like staying in the studio for too long, because then I think I'm just working myself too much. Shoot, maybe right here, right there. And usually when I work myself too much, I tend to repeat the same ideas even though I just did them like a minute before. It's like my mind forgets. That's why usually 2-3 ideas I'll do, and then I have to be out. If not, I'm gonna repeat it. I'm going to repeat it. Right there. A little bit of brown, a little bit of black. I know it looks like a mess right now, but we just have to trust the process. Okay, just pull and blend that color. There we are. And since we're already dealing with some brown, it's less brown. But if you use a clean, dry brush, which I highly recommend you do, then your colors will turn out just the way you mix them on your palette. Sometimes if you're lazy, it'll give you a bit more work. Let's go ahead and we're just gonna tap on some few little things right up in there. A little brown, a little white. I'm gonna go up here and very gentle. Okay. Never give up just because a painting's looking bad at the beginning. Trust me, right now I feel tempted to. I would love nothing but nothing most than giving up, but that's not who I am, and that's not what I teach. I'd be a liar if I taught not to give up and there's ways to fix it and just give up. So we're not doing that, but maybe one day you'll see me give up. Okay. So grassy areas. There we are. Okay. Now let's go ahead. We'll grab our fan brush, a little bit of black. We'll just go crazy. There's nothing worse you can do from here, really. If you mess up and you're scared to make it worse, there's your problem. There's no making it worse, really. It's either you messed up or you messed up. There's no, as bad as it sounds, there's no in between. But you can fix it. It's just sticking in there. And people always get scared. Oh, well, I messed up and I don't want to do that because it's going to be worse. No, there's nothing worse you can do to yourself than not try. There. You don't call it quits until you say the painting's completed. Then that's a whole different thing. It doesn't look good and you say the painting's completed, that's a whole different story right there. But if you're working on it, there's no oh, I'm gonna mess it up more. You can't. Trust me. I learned that from such a long time painting, but also being on YouTube. Hey, like, I think I'm gonna mess it up, but you can't. it stays where it's at. The only thing you can do is improve it. So hopefully that gives you guys, I know that sounds a bit mean and rough, but I hope that gives you guys a little bit of confidence to attack your paintings a little better. Like, look at me, I'm struggling right now, but I'm not giving up. I refuse to give up. And that's alright. Because here's what I learned. Sometimes some parts of the painting turn out good, the others not so good. But as long as the general is alright, you'll be just fine. You don't have to worry about it too much. Let's go ahead. Shoot. We'll grab a little bit of brown and just seeing what can stick on, what can make it look better. Okay. A bit of grassy area. There. There we are. Okay. Step back. Alright. Not too bad. We're gonna go into a little bit of blue and just pop in some color. Okay. I'm gonna go into a bit of black and maybe, okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna end it somewhere around here because of the water, but we need that in between. So a little bit of black, a little bit of that muddy green color I mixed up earlier. I don't know how. And we'll just have at it. Lift up. There we are. Looking a bit better. There. Alright, that's restoring my hope. Let's see if I'ma sink or swim. Let's go ahead and boom, 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 boom. There we are. Okay, a little bit over here. We can reflect a little bit of that into the water. There. Today's one of those days where I regret painting, picking up the brush. Today's not my day, but nevertheless, we're gonna work through it. That's the main objective of today. Today's not making the Mona Lisa. Today's sticking through it. There's gonna be days where you started painting and you don't feel like it, or it's not going the way you wanted it to. You just gotta stick through it. Okay. There. Let's go ahead. Let's grab some brown, a bit of black, cut a roll. There we are. A bit of white to the brown. Just highlight. There. Okay, let's go ahead. A little bit of water lines. Okay, now what else can I do? I got it. We'll go ahead and do this. Whatever this kind of bush is. Or maybe it's a tree, who knows? There. You know what? Maybe load it up. There we are. There. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and highlight this. We're going to grab a little bit of red, make it a nice orangey brown. Ooh, that looks like Indian yellow. maybe. I'm hoping that these loose looks and all that can help out, kind of break everything apart. Sometimes it takes different styles, not just one. Okay. And then we're gonna cut some indications of some sticks and twigs. And then we're gonna go ahead, highlight the tree, our evergreen. There we are. Bada bing, bada boom. And we can just add a little bit more color right there. There. It's missing something. It's not too bad. It's not the worst painting, but it's missing something. Oh, I know. I think I just seen it. A little bit of black, a little bit of brown. There we are. A little bit of highlight. Let's add in a little shadow. There we are. And we'll go with our fan brush. And we'll add leaves. I had to cover up this mountain. And it also gives it another point of view. Okay. Cadmium yellow. There we are. And we can go ahead, add in maybe a stick. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead, a little bit of highlight, and I'll wrap it up for today. A little white. And a few little grassy spots right there. And just like that, that concludes today's painting. I apologize for not speaking too much. I was more focused on making this look decent. We can't say it's gonna look good, but this is to show you that even if you feel like the cards are against you and that maybe, like, let's say if I would have gave up at the mountain section and said no, it's not working out, I'm gonna just quit. Yes, I could come back refreshed and do a better painting, but also it's like you have to be able to learn how to work around it. So that wasn't working out, but look at the rest. The rest kind of helped out and made it look a bit more decent. So I hope this video encourages you guys to just take on the challenge. Say screw it, you know? Maybe some days it's gonna work out for you. There's days where you go in to paint and it's not working out the best. Anyways, I like to wish each and every one of you the best of luck. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.